This morning, growing concerns for the hundreds of passengers finally getting off the Diamond Princess cruise ship after Japanese officials confirmed 2 passengers have died from the coronavirus. A man and a woman, both Japanese and in their 80s with chronic conditions. They were infected on board and taken to the hospital a week ago when they tested positive. More than 620 cases have been confirmed among the passengers and crew on the cruise ship, raising worries about how the virus was able to spread so rapidly among people who should have been isolated. Some experts questioning ventilation and an apparent lack of controlled areas.
I would not stay on this ship if I were you.
It's been surreal.
Arnold and Regina Hopland from Tennessee were ready to go on that evacuation flight back to the U.S. Then she was told she had the virus.
I mean, it was just a disaster waiting to happen. I feel that we're sitting in a petri dish waiting to get infected.
Health officials now questioning how safe it is to let everyone go free.
Any Americans coming off the ship won't be able to return home to the U.S. for at least 14 days, and only if they test negative for the virus.
The hundreds of Americans who were evacuated from the ship earlier this week are now under quarantine in the U.S., 13 of them who tested positive being monitored at the National Quarantine Center in Nebraska, where another 57 people airlifted out of Wuhan could be cleared to go home today. In China, the number of infections appears to be easing, with entire cities locked down and restrictions on hundreds of millions of people.
But the Chinese have done something that's been unprecedented, and maybe it is working. I hope it is, and this may be the first sign that it is working.
Still, dozens of new coronavirus cases are emerging elsewhere in the region, in South Korea and Singapore.